Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to start Halloween project. Well, not start, we're going to continue, but this is my first time stitching Halloween this month of October. And I will start with my cat that we did last year. This is the picture of the kitty cat. And I'm working on his body, this part. So we're going to stitch somewhere here around, like on the bottom. Last night I parked a whole bunch of threads. And what do I have on my needle? Oh, I'm supposed to finish this one. Hold on, that's a wrong thread. Last night I thought I can finish to reposition this one. This leg was only 2 stitches of the symbol. It's okay. I'm going to switch it. Put this one away. And I separated here one thread that we are going to start right now, because you see this red symbol go around. So I will start from this point in here, and that's gonna give us a good chunk to work on without jumping all over the place. And I can use for the first time my magnet needle minder from Letty Stitch. I really like this pumpkin, it's so fancy. Gold and pink combination. Looks so festive, so pretty. Let me show you a little bit more close. They have a good collection of the magnets, and I watched them on Instagram. They added new magnets to their store. Check them out. Their magnets are really good because it's like metal and needle stick very good. So I parked last night a whole bunch of threads in here. As you can see, it's not very happy palette. Let me just kind of zoom maybe close, and we're going to reposition slowly. Not very colorful palette in here. It's lots of shades of gray, and I want to start, maybe going to stay just like that, because for myself I'm going to work later. Let me get my scissors. Okay, I have in here this orange symbol, whole bunch of patch in here. So before to stitch this big chunk of turquoise color, I have to eliminate first this kind of single stitching first, like, you know, a few here, a few there, so later just boom and over stitch with the majority of the stitching, and that's going to be quick result after that. So after camera I will do that. And look at that, this one little patch in here. I have in here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threads just in this little area in here, and I park 3 threads of this symbol because there's lots in here. So one will be start from here, one from this side, and one from here. So we're gonna go like this around and see how it's like there's no little stitches and a mix of that. Hold on, where is the camera? So yeah, we're gonna go around, turn back down, and just keep stitching that way. So I'm not sure how much we're going to stitch today, but you know, even if it's 100 or 200 stitches, that's so much better than nothing. So I'm going to put my protection in here for my finger. Yes, I mute my cell phone. It's early in the morning, and for some reason I can't stop yawning. Oh my god, trying to, when you don't hear me talking, it's mean my mouth is stretching from ear to ear. I'm yawning. I don't know why. Very often happen to me like this, actually. When I said do something, I'm fine. But sometimes when I start to record video, I cannot stop yawning. And sometimes it's happened when I record unboxing. I cannot stand that moment because I don't understand why. So Oh, you know what, let me grab my cup of tea from last night. Actually, I asked my husband to bring me steep tea last night. It was already like 11 o'clock at night. He was returning from last of the car race, last game or last race. So tea, I don't mind to drink next day. It's just now morning, so now we have a not hot tea, we have a cold tea, or we can call it iced tea. We can put ice inside. So anyway, I put this design in a frame that I had with my 9-count Ada, that medallion design that I show you. So I kind of was trying to figure out how to put this frame vertical or horizontal. If vertical would be more design in the frame, but it would be too narrow for me to work with the clamps. So I decided I'm just going to pin it from top and bottom, and sides will be hanging free. See, like just like that, doesn't go in here. So, but that's okay. Top and bottom should be okay holding it. Okay. So last night, it's Sunday, by the way, as I've recorded now 1 video per day. So basically this one is for tomorrow. But last night I finished my cute little owl. It was soaking in the water all night because I finished late. And I will be drying and iron today. I like to iron when it's damp, so it's better. Less wrinkles will be in a canvas. And I want to see if I can find where I put it, because I need to move some boxes. For the little frame I used to buy in Value Village, it's the oval, kind of like a hoops, for framing little pieces. So I want to see, I want to measure if those little designs from Painting Fairy that I already stitched, if they would be fit in those little frames. That would be cute. Collection. If not, it will be stay in a roll like everything else. I don't know, but it was fun. That owl, little tiny owl, it was fun to stitch because it has my favorite minty colors that I really like. Yeah. Okay, is this one stitch? Yeah. Yeah, there's such a beautiful minty eyes, and remind me those big eyes toys. How you call those toys? It has those glass glittery big eyes. Catherine have a big collection that she used to have in her room. Now it's like, I don't want them anymore, but don't give them away. So I have them in a big bag. I need to display them somehow, somewhere, but I have no room. And it feels like I have exactly the same owl in those one big soft toys. I think I do, unless it's a very similar one, some animal. But yeah, that was fun. Turquoise color, so beautiful. And the eyes, the way the white, like reflective light in the eye, plus there's two French knots up there. It looks so realistic, almost like those eyes are glowing. So I really loved it. And they don't have it too much of the backstitch, particularly on this owl. It has some, but not too much. And it was good. It was quick stitch. So after I showed you my whip parade and what you saw the rest of, I just finished in one day. So that's it for the month of October. I have my first finish. Woohoo! So after this one, we have to stitch, of course, our new design of Halloween by 1-to-1 stitch. The designer that going to stitch for the first time in my life, art from that designer. So it's going to be another little quick stitch. I don't have a frame yet on it, and I'm thinking if I should put like on a little hoop or something. We'll see. I will figure out today. I'm going to record short video for TikTok about the design, so I want this to be not framed yet, and kind of invite, if everybody else bought it, this design, to stitch together with me. And if you don't, you can order. Also, Paint and Fairy and 1-to-1 stitch. I have discount code Natalia for 5%. Also Dream Stitch, I have discount 5%, kind of same. Yeah, all information in the description box under my video. Link straight up to the website. This design that I'm stitching right now, it's an old one and used to be a review for DIY Choose. I'm not sure if this design is still available in any of the stores that I review, so please check them out just for in case. Actually, you know what, you might well find it faster if I can show you. If you put this number 874675.01. If you dial this in any store, it will pop for you this picture, because that's what the how you call it, the code for this particular design. SKU code. I'm stitching this one design, this cat, with the needle from my Paint and Fairy owl, because I didn't have a needle with this one. I don't like needles from Joy Sunday. They are very breakable, and I just don't like to stitch them. They're like so weak and flimsy. So after stitching my owl, cute little owl, actually I stitched 2 owls this year already, and I just put this needle straight to this design because needles are awesome from them. So basically, you see this one is a black color, and what we stitch it, oh no, on the camera you can see actually, because when I'm looking at right now, I like almost not seeing any difference, but you do. This is gray, and there's tons of shades of gray in here. 50 Shades of Gray, you know, the movie I never watched. So this symbol is perfect right now for the outlining around, and on myself I'm going to work on this little symbol here, symbol there, and then next time we're going to work again on something that is lots of it. Maybe we'll try a little bit of this turquoise color, or just keep going with this one because it's lots of it. You know what I was thinking last night when I was looking and parking? when you have a lots of background, and some of the designs I do have, but I already started to stitch with the cross stitch. But what I see Asian people do when they have a huge background empty, like for example piece in here, right, this green color, what they stitch, not like a one square, but let's say 4 squares, and they do crisscross and then like a cross, so it's like a star design end up. It's so pretty for the background that I literally want to try that on some of my designs if I would do. I think that looks so gorgeous. Oh, I need to go back to my spot. Maybe right now we can zoom close. There you go. And today I want to do also a little bit work on my Merry Mushroom Picnic Village Picnic. I think that's the correct way. I will put few stitches up there, catch some singles. And I know today lovely Jenny, she says she's going to work on mushrooms as well. We need to get some progress. We decided that we need to finish this design in this lifetime, in this century, so we have to work a little bit more than we are right now. So this kitty cat probably still going to stay till next year as well, because there's not much I will be stitching this month on it. If I will try as much as possible, but also I would love to finish first that 1-to-1 stitch little tiny house. First of all, it's a smaller design, much smaller. And I really want to have at least one done from this brand. We'll check later and see if my packages move from China. Hopefully some arrive in Canada. I have 2 tracking numbers only. That's not all. That's the thing. I have to kind of mention to them, when order created, I'm not receiving any like email that my order to track. This is something that they have to fix maybe, because when you order from 1-to-1, do you receive an email like receipt or something? Or Paint and Fairy, it's the same way. Can't remember. Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't receive an email of the order. So when I'm waiting kind of for a while and don't know if it's coming or not, usually I message them to provide me with the tracking number, and they do. That little tiny owl was on 16 count, and you know what I discovered for myself? That I really like to stitch on 16 count. Okay, that was my iPad decided. Weekly report available. Who cares? Nobody see that. Never looked at message. Yeah, I really like it because I don't think I have anything finished what I have in my whips I kind of don't remember, but when I was stitching this little owl, I know that it's really comfortable stitching on 16 count. So it's after 14, 18 will be smaller, but it's good. It almost feels like 14. I don't know. I didn't feel big difference between 14 and 16, so it's pretty comfy. So maybe some other time, if I decided to order something, I will try in 16 count. Usually I try to order, if it's a very big design, I try to shrink as much as possible, so I always order in 18 count. But for the comfort of stitching, 16 definitely will be much easier. Thread links in this design are very long. I was surprised when I pull out. Feels like it's more than 1 meter long. And I love to stitch with long threads. So this is just good for me. Okay, let me check a few times if my hands doesn't do. Okay, looks like zoom not make it foggy. Okay. What else am I planning today? By the way, our favorite show started. Sherry and I watching. It's been 2 episodes already of Survivor. So far so good. We still didn't pick our choice of the winner for the season. And last time we were watching and my son called me from Ukraine, so I paused the show and spent good 1 hour chit-chatting with my son Roman, and I watched show later. So Sherry already finished watch, because usually we watch and we text to each other after our, you know, excitement about whatever's going on in the show. So I was a party pooper last week and I finished watch show after I finished talk to my son, because obviously what's more important for me, show or talking to my baby. I've recharged my old tablet where I first uploaded my pattern keeper, and I have up there my design of dancing girl with the dragon, because I had up there in Mushroom Village too, and a whole bunch of other designs. And then I bought a new tablet and moved my Heaveners design mushrooms to the new tablet and a few other designs. But this dancing dragon I did not move to the new tablet, so I recharged it and I will be working on it again. Maybe make a few stitches today as well, as I will work on my other design. would love to stitch at least 200 stitches maybe on my Mary mushroom. If not, even 100 would be okay. If I can do more, that would be bonus. I don't think I can stitch 500 for the background up there. Yeah, I could, but I have to fish my singles and less stitches first. And I will try to stick on page first, because this page that I'm stitching right now up there, it's a very tiny page. It's like leftovers of the pages from the bottom of the canvas. That's what it is. Some of the ladies stitching exactly same spot where I'm stitching, but they have the version that was just a mushroom, like a small episodes, how they split for the sale last year. Like for example, the one spot that Jenny stitching of her, like a beautiful the gray tree with the pretty green mushroom and pink mushroom, I think up there, that was like a one episode. Then another people was stitching big red mushrooms, some of this yellow mushrooms with the fairy where I'm stitching right now. So they split to mini designs, and it looks incredible beautiful, because now you will have like a, because design is bigger, so you get in better details, and it just looks so pretty, so pretty. If I could, well, that's the thing, they don't sell like this. I don't know why they don't. They could make a lots of money if they would still sell those little episodes for the people to buy PDF files. I don't understand why they don't. I would buy all of them. Who cares that I'm stitching one of them all together? I think it's so much more beautiful when you have the one little piece and more details. They look incredible. So I'm keep reading your comments about what should we do on Wednesday. I already have some suggestions. Some say fairy brand sounds good. Some asking to create a poll so we can vote. So keep going those comments. I will read later. By the way, the little tiny owl that I stitched, I will do the giveaway on the end of the month, as I will showcase the little design stitched. So you will see. And I will give my second one for the giveaway. If some of you want to stitch little tiny, okay, I might have to readjust a little bit camera here, hold on, a little bit of the shaky. Oh, gonna move. I don't understand why this tripod are so wiggle. this weekend we will go to the campground for the last time, and then I guess next Monday my husband will take everything away. That's it for the season. Last bonfire with the friends. Hopefully our neighbors will be there. Oh yeah, our neighbors will be there because they will have a family party as a Thanksgiving. So today, as I record this video, it's October 5th. October 5th. October 7th, my son Roman's birthday. He will be 30 years old. And October 8th, my puppy's birthday. They will be 2 years old. 2 boys. Lots of birthdays coming up. Oh, I love those little guys. Well, they're not little, but I love them. With one thread I can go all the way behind. It will be enough for me to go at least like on the other side, but now I don't think so. My thread getting pretty short. God, my windows are shaking. Train coming through in the backyard. It's like a pit stop for them. It's a shaking the ground. They not often moving here, but when they do, sometimes they spook my dogs by making those noises. They don't know what is going on. Why is the floor shaking? Okay. Catherine, I'm almost done, babe. Just give me another 5 minutes. Okay. Until we finish this thread. Then it's going to be... I'm surprised dog didn't bark. Because usually when she opened door from the bedroom, dogs always barking, because they did bark when she came out first time in the morning. I was downstairs taking care of a cat and I heard them run into her bedroom barking. saying good morning, Catherine. Yeah, next time we will stitch on this one. I will make sure I get those spark threads a little bit done, so we can go back to the bigger patch of color, which we still have lots to stitch with this, another 2 threads of this gray color. But you know, we are stitching for quite a bit with same one thread. It's a long thread. And we are stitching for, what was it, like 23 plus 13 of the second frame. Almost 40 minutes, I guess. Time go fast, I have to say. When you stitching, time go fast. Plus I need to work a little bit on a beaded stitching as well, because it's already 5th and I have a 0 progress yet. I plan a lot to do this month. Can I do it? I don't know. I would love to make a few more finishes. Well, at least 1. No, 2. I want to make it 2 more finishes. Okay, it's getting really short. Alright, my friends, that's all for now. So let's zoom out a little bit and see the difference. Yeah, we can see the shade of gray go around. And if you look on a cat, there's a lots of shades of gray. Maybe for the fun later on we will get and stitch a little bit of this pumpkin so we have some color. His eyes, like what you can read on his face, like he don't care. That's what I see. I got a pumpkin and I don't care. His hat is pretty. Cannot wait to that part. See all these shades till this portion. I would say would be okay probably to stitch in half stitches. This 1, 2, 3 shades, or 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But love the house. His eyes would be pretty green and yellow. All right. Before we get to there, we have to stitch all this black and gray. Thank you for stitching with me today, my friends. Keep doing progress on your designs. And again, I almost start to yawn. I don't know. I need a coffee. I need a morning coffee. Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow.